Hey, baboos!
What, 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 what?
Alright, so I'm filming this. Oh, it's 11:11! It's 11:11 tonight. As I start filming this in my basement, welcome to my basement, I would like to start off this video by saying, wow! Obviously, my song topic was not very popular. I'm a little wounded, but you all did very well. I noticed it was a battle for some of you to pick songs. You know who you are. Amy, I'm proud of you for pulling through there at the end. That looked rough for you. But yeah, now I know what your fall songs are. Amy, as for your topic, that was a very good topic. I thought you were fairly eloquent in describing what you wanted, and it gave me a lot to think about as I sat here on the couch at 11 o'clock at night watching Seinfeld. Alright, so your first question was, what did you want to be when you were little? Now this was a hard one for me because I thought about it and I don't think I knew. I didn't have like a thing I wanted to be when I was little. Like, it was never like, oh, I'm gonna be an astronaut, and I knew that I was gonna be an astronaut and I was gonna study science and go into space. Like, I never really thought about what my profession would be. I just went to school. I was like a sponge. I just soaked up all this information, and I was like, you know what, I'll grow up when I grow up, and then I will probably just automatically know what I want to be. And so I just put off that thought for the longest time. But then I got to high school, and I applied for you had to like try out for the journalism program your sophomore year. So I was like, you know what, why not? I'll do that. So it started out as kind of like a hobby. Senior year rolled around, and we either got to work on the high school newspaper or the high school yearbook. And I remember my teacher coming up to me and saying, oh, you're really good at journalism, and I'd like to make you the editor of the yearbook. I was like, whoa, editor of the yearbook of the whole school. But I wasn't sure if I was like ready for that responsibility. So I asked to be assistant editor, so like the copy editor. It's like the one step down from editor-in-chief. And she was like, yeah, that's totally fine. So I was actually the copy editor or the assistant editor for my high school yearbook. And I was like, yes, journalism is a thing that I do well, and I think I could do well for the rest of my life. Anyway, I went into college thinking I was going to study journalism, and I worked on the newspaper my freshman year, the university newspaper. I was the opinion page editor. And that was fun for a while, and then I started taking journalism classes, like a lot of them. And I decided I did not like journalism, because journalism is a very cutthroat business, and people are mean, and you don't get to spend holidays with your family a lot of the time. I don't know, it started sounding like really dark and depressing and time consuming, and I was like, nah, this is not the route for me. So then I switched majors a bunch of times. I went to like creative writing, and then secondary education for English. So I guess that brings me to kind of like your second question, which is, what are you doing now? Or what are you studying now? And right now I'm studying marketing and management for business. And honestly, I think it's just because I have a knack for it. I'm pretty good at it. I'm good at marketing and advertising, and I enjoy it to a degree. So that's that answer in a nutshell. Sorry, I just keep getting closer and closer to the screen. But anyway, so my major right now is marketing, and I hope for that to be a safety net as I reach for my true dream and my true job, which is screenwriting or directing for television shows and maybe movies, but mostly television shows. I guess you could say I recognize this dream within myself probably my sophomore year of college. And this sounds really corny, but that's when I started watching Doctor Who. And I was like, wow, this is a TV show, but it's so much more than that. It's so much story, and it's so much of an art form. And I just love that this is a medium that is so specific to this like century or generation a medium of storytelling, and I think it can be done really well. And I think what really made me want to go and write for television was Breaking Bad. Just because everything about that show is a masterpiece, from the cinematography to the storytelling to the acting. Every shot, you can tell they just have planned out and made and crafted into this perfect story, and that's what I want to do, and I want to give that to people, and I want to make good TV shows, and that's just my dream. My school right now does not have a very good film or television school at all, but even if I don't get the chance to go to school for screenwriting or directing, I looked it up, there are famous directors that have never gone to school for film or anything like that, including Quentin Tarantino, James Cameron, who's the other one? I have it up here. Stanley Kubrick. Oh, and Christopher Nolan, the guy that did Inception and The Dark Knight. So you know what? If they can do it, so can I. Honestly, I think I'm a very good storyteller, and I'm learning the basics of TV right now in my TV production class. And you know what? I'm going to make it one day. You just watch. You watch for me. I will be front-running your favorite TV show. Just give it time. I promise.
Gangnam Style.